and he's going to show us a deity which he made himself, which I discovered today, which is so beautiful. We want to share with you. This deity he made by shalagramas, which he himself collected in Muktinath. And you can see Gopinath. This is Gopinath. He is here. He is traveling with him, this little Gopinath. You can really see it's so wonderful. And I mean, I have no words for it. It's so beautiful. It also reminds me a lot of Radharaman. He has a lot of things of Radharaman. And there's a Rukmini Ramana. Rukmini Ramana Prabhu. He's temple president of ISKCON in Palomino. That is in Colombia. It's on the coast. He's also a disciple of Jayapataka Maharaj and the Shiksha disciple of Mahavishnu Maharaj. And today he's here visiting us and telling us some of the important things we should all consider to be with Lord Chaitanya in his adventurous pastimes. Tell us, how did you come to open a temple in Palomino? Do you want Thakurji? You can put him there. And when the deity opens, I like him to go visit on the altar also.
Somehow this Prabhupada movement, we got this desire of expanding always to preach. It's I think it is the beauty of Prabhupada that he put this seed on our that to expand this message of Krishna consciousness to others. Because it's also very important. People need it. Need to be with Krishna, to be spiritual. So I'm trying to do my message, like little grain of sand, my effort to do something for Srila Prabhupada. First, I was in Colombia, near Villadeva, in the mountains. I built a short temple there, but it was difficult for people to come there. So I decided to change to Palomino, in the Caribbean coast north, because there are many tourists there. So it's much better there because many foreigners they come. Actually, they come more foreigners than local people. So when people from France, Germany, Spain, or wherever, I try to give them directions or addresses of temples in different parts of the world. And my main preaching is more doing kirtan, with harmonium, singing. People like kirtan very much. Because the holy name, I think the holy name, you know, is Krishna itself, so the holy name will do the magic. Sometimes I can say things here and there, but the holy name is what transforms people's heart. And I think the future of preaching techniques or effort, it should be through music, through kirtan. Because people now like kirtan very much, it's getting kind of fashionable. Yoga centers, kirtan. Everyone is talking about kirtan. What I'm trying to explain in the kirtan is that my main kind of preaching program is there is two types of energies. One is spiritual energy, and the other is material energy. As we know, material energy is gross matter, gross elements. Spiritual energy is more subtle, more transcendental, or beyond matter. Actually, even in Spanish, I don't know if some of you know Spanish, they say grosero when somebody swears. They say you are very, or in English also sometimes you say you are so gross. So actually, this material is dense. It's like concrete. But the problem is when sometimes we say there is no happiness in the material world, and we take this as a punishment, like why I cannot enjoy. So it's not about punishment. It's not about there is no love in the material world because you cannot love or have an interaction of loving relationship with something that is gross matter. It's like trying to love a brick. You cannot expect a brick loving you back. We try to love our material body, we try to love our cars, our houses, our nature, basically material energy. And material energy itself is made of gross material elements. That's why there is no juice on it. We cannot expect happiness when it's something that is not substance of happiness in the material energy. But it doesn't mean the material energy is bad. It's not that material energy is wrong. It's just a vehicle for our journey in a spiritual platform. So what I'm trying to say is that in the transcendental platform, like the names of Krishna, when we chant Hare Krishna, we are having direct contact with Krishna himself in the name, with this transcendental energy. And we are also part of this energy. We are expansions of the divine energy of Krishna. So we need to have nourishment from the energy of Krishna, but instead we try to find nourishment from the material energy. That's why in the end we end up with a kind of frustration, like a process incompatible situation. It's like if you eat a piece of paper, a piece of wood, it won't nourish your body. I mean, you can fall in love with a mannequin, like in the shop. Oh, you're so beautiful. But it's just a piece of plastic. Basically, we are kind of the same, just bones, earth, fire. But we should learn to love the, the source of the loving energy that is Krishna. Basically, our spiritual nature, Sat Chit Ananda, the same qualities of Krishna. Sat is eternal. Basically, it's not temporal like this material energy is temporal. Actually, this material energy is asat. And Chit means knowledge. Sometimes we call it, we say the ancestral knowledge or la memoria ancestral. It's very kind of fashion now to find the old, go to the elders and find the source of knowledge. Because that's the nature of the soul to be full of knowledge. At least we know what is going on, to understand what is going on. And the other quality is ananda, bliss, love. So the soul has these qualities. But Krishna is the source of these qualities. He's like the fountain. That's why it's very important to have association with the source of energy. So this is what I'm trying to explain many times. I always talk about the same thing with my mantra. And how material energy is one thing, and how spiritual energy is another thing. Why material energy cannot give us ananda? Because material energy itself is gross, it's dead. It's dead matter actually. So we cannot find ananda in the material energy. We only find ananda in the transcendental energy coming from Krishna. So I would say it's more like logic. It's not about blind philosophy or sentimental. No, I would say it's about common sense. We are spiritual living entities, so we need spiritual nourishment. Of course, we take care of this body also. We take care, like when you have a vehicle, you try to take care of your vehicle.
Sorry, what happened to you? How did you meet the movement of Srila Prabhupada?
I guess most of you I was searching for the meaning of life since I was very small. I never fit in society. Like I was not like a football player who was playing. I was kind of always on my own. And when I finished school in Colombia, I just wanted to get out. I didn't like the system. Never fit in the system. So I went out to Ecuador, Peru, Chile, trying to find the ancestors, the elders, and ask questions. I remember once in Ecuador, somebody told me, "You are very old soul." I was feeling actually very proud, like, wow, I'm very old soul. And imagine somebody said, "No, you are a new soul." You just born now. And you are very old soul. And actually, the spiritual platform, we are all old souls, eternal entities. Anyway, then I went to Europe. I was like 22 years old. And then nothing made me happy. I mean, nothing material made me happy.
Did you meet the devotees in South America
No,
on your tour?
no, actually, the first temple that I saw in my life was your temple in La Caracas, in 39. That was the first temple I entered in my life before I leave Colombia. I remember these two elephants downstairs going. There was no this, it was straight down.
Yes.
Down. And I felt some kind of magic there, but I didn't know anything about Krishna. Uh, but I kind of felt this kind of mystical something I was searching. And then in Europe, I met the devotees. Then they told me to chant Hare Krishna. I told them, I expressed I feel very bad and very sad. I don't know if it makes sense to me. So they told me, no, just take they give me like a japa beats. Say, try this mantra. They didn't tell me about philosophy. They didn't tell me about anything. Just try this mantra. I went to my room and I chant like 2 hours. And actually, I even chant with my left hand. I was not even using my right hand. I was like, I didn't know anything. I start chanting. I sit down. But I chant like about 2 hours. And I start to cry. And literally, like, my hair stands on end. Like, and I start to cry. I start shaking. And I was thinking, I felt like somebody took a knife out of my heart. I was feeling for the first time, I was feeling happy. And I was thinking, this must be something amazing. So I went back to this little temple and told me, what is this? I feel so good. And then like this, I don't come here, do some service, help us to do hot vegetables, like this. And since then, I feel very attracted to Krishna and philosophy. Uh, and actually, in Colombia, before I travel, I have a small perfume, patchouli. It's kind of hippie perfume. But the picture was, it's called, I don't know if you see them, the spiritual sky.
Yes, this is Prabhupada organized the distribution of spiritual sky scented oils and incense.
Yes.
And always the Radha Krishna picture is there.
I had this perfume with me, and I traveled with this perfume for 4 years. And I was looking all the time at the picture, but I didn't know who they were. But I thought it was a very beautiful picture. And then when I met the devotees and I chanted Hare Krishna, and then I was in my room kind of in ecstasy, I saw the perfume and said, "Oh no, Krishna, you were there with me all this time." And then the bottle fell down from my hand and broke in the ground. So I was thinking, I took it as something nice, like a sign. Now you can hear now. You are with me now. You can continue with me. So of course, I mean, this was in the year '98. I was 27, 8 years ago. Of course, we in the spiritual life we have our ups and downs. It's a process, but it's still more we take shelter of the holy name in a quiet mood, in a serious way. More we feel the nectar of Krishna. Like Krishna says, according to how you surrender to me, I will reciprocate. So I said, oh, Krishna doesn't like me, I don't know, I don't feel anything by chanting. But I was thinking, this happens when our chanting is not authentic, and we don't do it within our heart. Like Indra Prabhu in Vrindavan used to say, you should cry for Krishna like a desperate to understand. Actually, we are stuck in the material world, and it's not a joke. Material energy is very temporal and it's very kind of gross, it's transforming all the time. So it's like being inside in a blender. It's kind of in a blender machine, in a kitchen blender, like so. It's not a joke. So, but the beauty is that when we become Krishna consciousness, then we see material energy as the energy of Krishna too. When the material energy is called inferior energy, the spiritual energy is called superior energy. But when we use the energy, the inferior energy on the service of Krishna, it becomes superior energy. That's very amazing. It's like the harmonium, the altar, the temple is a holy place. But still, you could say, no, it's just wood, it's concrete, it's wire, etc. What's the difference?
Do you want to play a little harmonium and sing with us?
So the same thing is we use everything, all the energy of Krishna. When we use for Krishna, then it becomes spiritual. That's the magic thing. Something wonderful. So our body should be for Krishna, our tongue should be for Krishna, our stomach, our eyes. And so when we use it for Krishna, then it becomes spiritualized. It becomes prasada. Prasada is not only food. Prasada should be everything. Our house should be prasada. Our instruments should be prasada. Our body should be prasada. The Maharaj is Mahaprasada. Yeah, everything should be prasada. Yes, thank you very much.
Jai Sri Radhe. Gorni time Palomino ki Jai. I visited that temple and we had some kirtan together there, and also the devotees in the coast of Colombia. They like Rukmini Raman very much. So Sringavad and and very soon we're going to be together there with Bandiravan and see what plans Krishna has. Can you put the harmonium? But careful, let's take first of all Lord Krishna back to you. Hence, you carry him safely, no? In a nice South American bag. Put the harmonium. Yes, of course. This is the Palomino Kogi style to him. Take the book. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Vaskatyadi Shatarine. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Na Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada ki jai.